Good morning, all my beautiful people. If you can't tell, today I am in a really super great mood. Yesterday was by far the best day when it comes to getting one step closer to getting my first client, as a growth operator. I got a bunch of notes here. I want to give you guys so much sauce today on how I've been able to progress. And long story short, today in the evening I got my first sales call, and I can already tell she really wants to do this. She was asking me if she can get me on the contract already. This is already looking like a done deal, but I don't want to jinx anything. But let me talk about how I got to my first sales call, which I'll be having today. Big disclaimer, I don't think that there is some magic trick, some magic DM, some magic Loom video that you can send as an opener that's gonna get you 100% success rate. For me to get to this first sales call, I wish I had like somewhere where I've tracked every person I've reached out to, but I'm definitely sure I've gone over 100 DMs right now on Instagram. For me to get to this first call, I've had to reach out to over 200 people. Now, disclaimer, I want to be completely honest, don't want to be out here lying. I did use an automated like DM sender in the beginning that has helped me send out almost more than half of it, I'm not gonna lie. Because the first few days it was doing like 50, it was doing 50. Hold on a minute, I'm probably on 250 right now because I was doing 50 each day and I was using it for, that might be on 300 actually. Around 300 actually, because I was doing 50, that's 100, and 50, 200. I've used it for 5 days, so 250. Plus, I've done a lot of manual outreach myself. So I'm around 300. I'm just saying that to let you know that just like what I was talking about with my copywriting call, I had to do around 500 outreaches. Those are all manual to get to that first call. Just know you're gonna have to put in a lot of reps to get your first one as well. Yesterday was an amazing day. I managed to book in my first sales call, and I'm gonna give you the source on how I got to it, how I got it, and what my process is. I don't always do these things. This is me being transparent. I don't always do all of these steps before I send the DM, but ideally this is what you want to do. You want to, step 1, follow them. Step 2, like 2 of their pictures. Step 3, watch their story and like their story. Step 4, comment on one of their posts. Then step 5, you want to send them a message. Now remember this is how I do it. If you want to try it out. I think it works the best for me. You want to ask them a question about what they are selling. Guys, I can't stress this enough. Don't do what I was doing in the beginning where like I would do all them 4 steps before and then I'll go straight into the pitch. Like, hey, do you want to build a community? No, you do all that stuff. And I don't do the compliment before asking. I just ask them a question. Whatever it is they're selling, I want to work with fitness people. So they'll probably have like some type of fitness link in there. You can ask them, hey, do you have a fitness training program that I can follow? Of course, they're gonna think you're inbound lead, so they're gonna respond most of the time. This has really boosted up my reply rate. They're gonna be like, I have this program here, you can join it. They're gonna try and like sell you. Now you're going back and forth. Ask genuine questions. Don't do another mistake that I was doing. I'd get the initial response. I'd be like, hey, do you have a program that I can follow for leg day or something? Then they'll be like, got my leg day here, you could, and then I'd jump straight into the thing and then they'll ghost me. No, actually be a human and then ask follow-up questions, and then you want to slowly like ask. This is what I do. Let's say, hey, do you have a training program that I can do for leg day? They're gonna be like, do you have this one here? Oh, that's great. I have a question about this program for leg day. I just want to know, does it come with a community to where I can talk to other people that are going through the course and share my results as well? Now, they're gonna say 1 or 2 things. They're gonna say, yes, it does. I already have a community. And when they do say that, I say, okay, great. And then I leave it. Then I ghost them because you already have a community. But if they say no, then I'm like, Aha, now watch the source. When they say no, I don't, some of them will give you like a layup and be like, no, I don't have one right now, but I'm looking to build one for my community. I'm looking to build one for my audience because I know it's going to help a lot. Even if they don't say that, they say, I just have the program, but I don't have the community. You like it, you say, that's great. You quickly go to your laptop or wherever you do your platforms. You make them get the free trial on Schooled, build them their community, then quickly hop on Loom and make a video showing them what their paid community would look like. And then you send it over to them and say, hey, this would add so much, this would add a lot of value to your program. You can put your program in your paid community. Then you obviously in the Loom video you show them. I'm going to show you how I do my Loom videos as well. That's some sauce right there. You ask them if they have a community. When they say no, you quickly go and make them a community so that you can show them instead. Don't ask them if they have a community, and then when they say no, try and pitch them in the DMs about like, hey, like, I'm a growth operator, I can make you one. I think that's gonna add more friction. They might be like, oh yeah, but my approach is that's when I do the Loom, and you do all the free value up front. You're taking the initiative, you've made them the community, you're showing them, you're doing a Loom video. Remember that, that's a tip that helped me get those 4 great responses that I got yesterday. Let me look through the list. For my sales call today, how am I going to prepare for it? I am currently in Client Accelerator, and I'm going to go through all the modules of how to get ready for the sales call. Pretty basic. My Loom video, I'm going to give you my Loom video source. I already told you at the beginning, I don't send Looms straight away because I, like, no shade to anyone that does that, but I think it's a waste of time, especially if I'm not already in a back and forth. What I do is step 1, you make them their paid community. Step 2, you hop on the Loom and you show them what it's gonna look like. Little gem here, when you do that, flick through the tabs right at the beginning. Show them what the leaderboard is gonna look like. Show them what the place where everyone talks is gonna look. Show them where their videos are gonna go and the classroom's gonna look like. But when you're doing that, you just say, well, what I say is, hey, Razor, I've built you. Thing is, I don't have a script, so every Loom video is different, but something along the lines of, hey, what I've been saying is, because Christmas was a couple of days ago, I've been saying, hey, I got your late Christmas present here, but before I show you it, I just want to say thank you for responding to me in the DMs. I appreciate you taking time out of your day. When I'm saying that, I'm going through the tabs so that they can see it. They can see each thing when I'm saying that. And then once I say the opener, then I go into depth into each section of the School platform. Now, a lot of people have been saying, try to keep it like below 1 minute, well, 2 minutes max. I don't really agree with that because for me personally, I feel like I'm rushing it. The first couple of Looms I sent out was, when I watched them back, I wasn't really happy about them. They were really rushed. Take your time with it. Take your time. Obviously, don't be too long, but just be you, be a human. My Looms are averaging around 5 minutes, some even 6, but I'm going into depth on each thing as well. I think that would help you as well. Now, the extra sauce, the sauce that I haven't heard no one talk about on Client Accelerator. So I'm going to trademark this. No, I'm just joking. Don't just show them the paid community then leave. That would be a great Loom. This is what you do right at the end. You go on Notion, you make a separate, what's it called, note or whatever. Title it, well, mine's titled, The Potential is Huge. You make it look nice with the picture in the back, whatever. This is what you do. The first thing you're gonna show them is gonna be the 1% rule. You're going to tell them that on average, at least 1% of your audience, will buy into your paid community, the one that you've just shown them. What you do is you do the maths, you say, do it in bullet points, you say, you have 100K followers. So, next bullet point, 1% of your audience is 1,000 people. 1,000 people joining your community at, let's say, 10 dollars. I'm in pound. I'm in England, so I'm gonna say pounds. £10 per month. That's gonna be, what's that? 10k. Jeez, my maths is terrible. My maths is terrible. Hold on a minute. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got it. £10 for each person that joins. 1,000 people that joins. That's gonna be $10,000 per month going into your community, going into your pocket. Just explain that to it. And then another little gem, I don't just tell them what it's going to be per month. I do, you take that, you times it by 12, and then you show them what they'll be making in a year. That will be 120k per year. And then you don't forget to mention when you say that is on the low end. We will scale this up and the price will increase. That is the beginning salary, I'm saying. Then after that, you show them your guarantee. You show them that I have a guarantee. My guarantee is if I can't make them 10k in the first 3 months, then they don't pay me. No risk. If I can't make you 10k in the first 3 months of us working together, then you won't pay me at all. And next guarantee is you don't have to worry about giving me no upfront payment. Initially, I don't say this on the Loom, this is like me talking to you. Initially, I wanted to do like a setup fee, like £1,000 setup fee. But I kind of thought that was going to add friction. If it's up to you, plus it's going to be my first creator that I'm working with. Definitely if I work with a second one after this, I'm definitely doing a setup fee. But anyway, just what you say on the Loom. You don't have to worry about no upfront payment. You don't pay me at all. I don't get paid until you get paid, until the community gets paid. So you just mentioned that you work on a shared revenue basis. You don't say how much, you don't say it's going to be 50-50, you don't say whatever it is, you just say you work on a shared revenue basis. And then yeah, so they don't have to worry about no upfront payment as well. Then the last one, you just let them know that you're gonna do all the work on the back end. You're gonna build the community and you're gonna operate the community and you're gonna be a moderator in the community. You're gonna be taking care of everything. They just focus on doing what they do best, which is making content. You're gonna handle everything on the back end, so they can just chill. Don't worry about, you're doing everything. And you let them know that you only work with one creator at a time, so that you're 100% dedicated to them and only them. You're not gonna be working with 15 other creators, so you're not giving them enough time. No, I work with you and only you, and I'm gonna build and scale this up to the best community on Skool. That's the source. Those are the looms I've been sending out. I've only sent out 5 looms so far. The first 2 were kind of bad because I was listening to what everyone else was saying. I was rushing it, trying to get it to 1 minute or 1.5 minutes, and I wasn't doing the Notion thing at the end. I've sent out 5 looms and the 5th one got me the sales call. Oh, by the way, I'm talking to someone this morning that liked my 4th loom that I sent. He really likes it, and I think I'm gonna have him on a sales call today as well. This morning when I was in bed and I was texting him, he was like, oh, do you want to hop on a sales call right now? I was in bed, I was like, it was still dark, I still had like crust in my eyes. I was like, hold on a minute, I can't jump on a sales call right now, chill. I'm just waiting for him to respond. I told him I can't jump on a sales call right now, but how about later on today? And he was like, yeah, sure, just let me know. I've sent him a time for today. It's gonna be 1 hour after my first one. I'm waiting for him to respond. I think I have 2 sales calls today. If you have any questions, let me know, and hopefully I close somebody, man. I got 2 sales calls today. Technically it's 1 that's actually booked in, but this guy wants to jump on a sales call. Wow, this is crazy. I started this shit 8 days ago, man. What? No, this is crazy, man. Shout out to everyone that's doing outreach. Shout out to everyone that got their creator. Shout out to everyone that's launched their offer and already making money. Let's get it, man. 2024 is gonna be our year. I did say when I started 8 days ago that I was gonna get my first client before the end of the year. And by the way, tomorrow is my birthday, so it's gonna be my birthday gift, hopefully. But that's it for now. I'll let you know how the sales call goes probably tomorrow morning. Stay tuned though, stay tuned.